Unfortunately, once again, I tried loading up the Dark Ages 5 mod that we had, or save that we had previously. Now, of course, when I first had saved it, there was no problems. I was able to reload, no problems. But of course, once we actually got some gameplay in now, all of a sudden, anytime I try and load into the game, it just outright crashes when it tries to fucking load the fortress information. So at this point, I've basically just given up on the Dark Ages mod for now. We will once again revisit that later when whatever is causing these crash issues gets kind of, dealt with. We're supposed to have done some things that were going to fix that, but I've used their most latest version and it still crashes regardless, so I don't know what's causing it, but I'm just like, I give up. I give up trying to fix it. So we're going to switch over to good old vanilla with a couple of, the usual mods per se. And we're going to embark on this terrifying glacier and see how that goes. Because I just completely give up with trying to fix that. Alright, so we have iron, silver, copper, and platinum here. Obviously, we don't have any local visitors. So, yeah. Had a failed embark yesterday after my starting batch of dwarves got attacked by giant blue jays. There were no survivors. That sucks. It's like, yeah, but the only way I can even potentially play the Dark Ages mod anymore would be if I were to, rely on autosaves only. So whenever the game autosaved, that would be when I would have to quit and just rely on the autosaves. And I'm just like, screw that. It's like, if it doesn't save, then I'm just like, why bother? But anyway, let's go ahead and embark on this evil glacier. I'm going to just go ahead and prepare carefully. You know what, let's actually, we're gonna spike this up. We're going to make this even harder. We're going to put the enemies on hard and the economy on hard as well. I believe Profile 3 might be the one I'm thinking of here, but we're also going to bring a Hammer Dwarf with us, so let's go mining and mason. We'll do mining and stonecutter. Let's get the proficient planter. We'll go into labor, and we will do, if I'm not blind, that would help. Unfortunately, I am blind. Here we go. Cooking. Adequate cook. Now, where is my... Or is that under crucial skills? It's probably under crucial skills. Yep. So we'll go competent brewer and adequate cook. Next, let's go ahead and get my regular leader, per se. I think I'll also potentially bring a doctor with me. Actually, well, let's get the carpenter first. You know, let's actually lower that down. So we'll go a competent woodcutter, proficient carpenter, and we'll also make him a mechanic as well. Which I'm not sure if that's... No, I don't think that's under here. It's over here. There we go. An adequate mechanic. Okay. Next, we'll go with my usual character. So we'll go... Oops. Competent negotiator. Competent appraiser. Appoint each into... actually, let's even go... skilled appraiser. And then we'll give him leader. Okay. Finally, we'll get our doctor. Well, not finally, but still. Let's see. Competent diagnoser. Let's go adequate wound dresser. Adequate surgeon, adequate bone doctor. Actually, let's go novice bone doctor and adequate suturer. That should be good. Actually, one additional thing that I could potentially do is I could give him a point in concentration if I can still do that here. I think I might be able to. Because that would make, hopefully, well, have the potential. Yeah, and concentration right there. Yeah, let's give that a try. So we'll take a point off of, Sure, I'll give you the doctor. So we'll take a point off of suturing and I'll give it to concentration. So that he's a bit more skilled in that. But unfortunately, I'll have to name you after we embark in because it will not let me change that right now, which is kind of annoying. If I try to go in here, it's like... Nope. Can't do it. Which is annoying as hell, but it is what it is. Right, let's go into this. So this is going to be my combat dwarf. So let's go ahead and go proficient hammer dwarf. We'll put adequate shield, adequate armor, and then we'll put a point into dodging. It's a weird bug that I don't know why they haven't fixed that yet. Because it's like everyone wants to name their first set of dwarves before they embark. So why is it we can't do that now? Like, I don't know what they changed that makes that impossible to do. And pardon me, I might have to actually change the audio here slightly. It looks like it might be imbalanced again. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I forgot I can't do that because I need to... I swear to God, I almost regret streaming... Well, it wouldn't even matter if I was streaming it or not. It still fucked with my audio settings. But installing. My brain is not working today. Please wait while I load a new brain. Let me just lower this down by like a couple percentage here. There we go. But yeah, when I plugged in my PlayStation controller in order to do some Elden Ring, it basically decided it wanted to fuck around with all my settings, so now my audio is completely out of whack. So I completely have to redo my audio settings, which is a yay kind of moment. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of the quivers. We're not really going to be needing many quivers. I'll take one with me. We'll get rid of all the splints, the crutches, the wheelbarrow and ladder, and I'll bring a bunch of wood with me. Likewise, we'll get rid of that. The thread I'll keep for now, even though I'll be able to make some more later, but we'll kind of just leave that as is. This is all fine. Cloth, yeah, we'll bring at least a little bit of cloth with me. But anyway, let's go ahead and do... I wish I could just manually type in how much of this I want, but anyway. Let's go ahead and crank this all the way up here. Let's bring 30 of that. Cave wheat, we'll just do 30 for all of you, I think. This one I don't care for as much because I believe Dimple Cup's only used to die, if I'm not mistaken, so I don't really care too much. Wood, let's bring a nice bloodthorn again. Yeah, let's bring some bloodthorn. So we're going to be very limited in wood to start with, so I'll actually bring a decent amount of wood with me. So we'll say, you know, let's bring 50. We'll start off with 50 wood. That should be good. Hey, Rodney, welcome, mate. Yeah, brain.exe has stopped working. Please wait. Alright, reset. Fantastic. Let's go. Couple whacks to the old head. That's all you need. Right, let's also focus on the weapon here first. And actually, I wonder if Windows has been fucking with my mic audio again. Let me actually double check here to make sure. It would be nice if I could actually see my freaking settings here. That would be fabulous. Let's see. Yeah, it has. Let me bring that up a little bit. There we go. Just to make sure the background isn't going to be too ridiculous. Okay. So, weapons. I'm going to want to bring... Let's bring a silver warhammer with me. And then we'll bring ourselves at least a set of... well, do I want to even bother bringing a set of basic armor? Huh. Let's bring a cloak, so I'll give him a cloak, because cloaks can be actually pretty useful. Yeah, we'll bring a set of copper, so... Copper helmet, copper gauntlets, copper high boots, copper greaves, and then just, let's go with a copper shield. That should be fine. Alright. Now, let's see. Animals. What do I want to bring with me? I don't think I'm going to bother with attack dogs because we really won't need that here, but I will bring a full set of the stuff that I kind of need in general, so... One gobbler, we'll do 4 hens, I'll make the nest boxes when we get there. We're going to want... He's going to be expensive, but it is what it is. Oof, that might be a bit too expensive. You know what? We can trade for those. We can trade for those because I still want to do my my food trick as well. Because when you're first embarking into an area, it's good to bring one of every. Well, with whatever spare points you have, bring one of every 2-point item that you can, as that will give you a bunch of free barrels. I think I can also go, if I go like extracts, like taper's milk, and so on. Dwarven milk, donkey milk, and so on. I can also do the same thing. Powders, we can bring... Or not powders, where is the... Sand, here we go. If I bring some of each of the sand here, I'll be able to get some free bags from that as well. But let's go back to the meat now. We'll continue down. So any of the 2-point meat that doesn't have a minus on it, we'll just go ahead and tick that until I run out of extra points at this. And actually, let's bring some more... Yeah, we'll bring 3 nanny goats with me. I don't think... actually, I might as well just... Yeah, no, we'll bring 3. That way they'll breed a little bit better, so we can get some milk from that. That should be okay. Alright. So we'll just dump whatever we have left for points into this. And that should be good. Right, let's go with the fortress name. You know, let's try front compound. Let's see if we have... Frozen. The Fortress of Frozen Hammer. That sounds good. Group name. The North Spear. That looks good. The Fortress of Frozen Hammer in the group of North Spear. Group symbol. Let's go an artifact. Trying to find a spear here. Silver battle axe. Although I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time trying to find it here. If I find one, fantastic. If not, then oh well. Honestly, I don't know if I will be able to. A steel mace. Scrolls, codexes, a spike. Yeah, no. Let's just go... Not artifact, object. Let's go a jagged spear. Triumphant pose. No, there's not really else there for that. That's good enough. Don't want to go too crazy for that, but anyway, let's go ahead and embark on in there. Preparing the map. You have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes. History begins here at Frozen Hammer. Strike the earth. Alright. First things first, let me actually pull open. Actually, let me get the therapist loaded. There we go. Alright, where's my doctor at? And of course, let's go ahead and name my warrior here for Rudmew. Excellent. May you fight and die gloriously, my friend. Alright, let's go. Yes, don't show. I wish don't show again would mean that it would not keep pulling it up every time I do a new game. But at this point, I'm just like, I don't care anymore. Alright, first things first, of course, we're going to remove the cooking permission for that. Go into labor, work detail. Let's get a couple more people mining. Because obviously the first thing we're going to have to do is mine all the way down to the cave layer here. Yeah, it does get kind of annoying after a while. Welcome, by the way, Scotty. Actually, let's go like this. That way more than one can at least work it at a time. So, minus 65. We'll see how well that goes. Do we actually have some land here? No, that's an ice wall. Yep, it's all ice. Completely surrounded by a glacier. Dig, my minions, dig! We must delve deep. Ooh, that's a thick, finely hit limestone. Oh, he struck some coal. Perfect. Nice. That'll get our steel industry up and running in a pretty short amount of time. We just found some platinum. We're already 15, 16 levels down. They still haven't discovered any cave layers yet. 18, 19. At this point, let me go ahead. We're 20 layers down. Let me start branching out here a little bit. Give the other dwarves something to do while the other guys are digging down. Oh, there it is. Found it. Pause. Alright, we can remove all of these designations now. Alright. Oh, wow. That is a... Holy crap. How deep is this cave? This is a ridiculous cave. It starts on the 16th layer and it goes down... Wow. This one cave layer basically goes throughout all cave layers. Holy crap. It's like just a abyssal pit at this point. I don't even know what to say about that. That's like... Yeah, no, that's like a 50-layer cavern. What the hell? Caverns usually aren't that deep. We'll usually find them around, well, the first cavern layer around the 20-ish, kind of like negative 20-ish range. But I've never seen a cavern that, yeah, usually it's like the 20th layer, give or take, the 40th layer, give or take, and then the 60th layer, give or take, would have all three cave layers. but I've never seen a single cavern like be from the first cave layer to the third cave layer. This is like, I've never seen that, so I'm kind of very intrigued and very also like, what the hell? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to use... Okay, we're gonna have to, like, start it right here, then. Then I'll breach here. And I'll also kind of breach it over here. Just so I can kind of figure out if there's a landmass down here. Because, I'll be honest, if there's no landmass, I am, like, screwed. Because the whole, like, the whole, like, premise in a way when it comes to embarking on a glacial fort or something similar, where you're kind of forced to run underground, is that you have to get to the cavern layer and then use the cavern to, you know, cavern soil and everything in order to build up your fort, and plant crops and everything. So if there's no land and it's just one gigantic multi-layered cave per se, then I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to I'm actually gonna have to make use of the flooding mechanic in order to create a surface that I can grow crops on, and it's gonna make things very, very difficult. Like, I figured this would be a bit of a challenge, but that's like an excessive challenge. Okay. Alright, let me also... Oh, I see. There we go. Let me also get this part started so that I can remove these and floor them in. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Scotty Bomb. Appreciate it, mate. Alright, let's go ahead and floor those in. Excellent. Might be ledges higher up or smaller caves at different outlets. Yeah, there might be, but I've never seen it where it's been like just stretching this far. That's pretty crazy. Like, so far I don't see any like land at all with what I have access to. That's why I'm hoping that once my guys get lower and breach this, it'll expand the view that I have, and we'll be able to, at least on the lowest level, see a little bit further out. So I might have to do some like weird branching maneuvers here just so that I can see the area. But I've never seen it like this, so I'm kind of intrigued to see how this cave looks. Because if this is how it is, then that's gonna be very interesting and also terrifying to a point. Because again, I'm basically gonna have to dig out. Actually, let me lower my mic down again because it seems like it's definitely way louder than it needs to be now. There we go. Let's put you back to like 80. That's a bit better. Now I'm not breaking the red end of my decibel range here. Alright. There we go. So if we don't find any land, I'm essentially going to have to flood, like quickly dig out a small section down here that I'm going to flood as my kind of farm area. And then from that I would have to... start digging out all of the where I would actually, you know, get my stockpile going. And the problem with that as well is that my animals are going to die. If there's no land, my animals are dead. There's nothing I can do to prevent that at that point. Nope. Purple spinel. Oh, a snowstorm has come. I see. Well, let's see what we can uncover here. There's an obsidian cave floor there. Ah, we got some terrain here, but it's very, very small. That's not even enough for my animals to really live. Likewise, over here, there's a little bit of landmass, but not a lot. So that is definitely concerning. Okay, my best bet is probably up in the northeastern kind of area here, I would say. So we'll try and kind of dig our way over there if I can, but that's also, like, just getting there is going to be super difficult. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let's dig out to here. That should hopefully uncover a little bit more in this area, but we might have to go with plan B there, essentially. In which case, I'm going to have to flood my own area for crops. We're going to have to, what's the word? We're going to have to floor in and wall in until we can get to these small little outcrops of floor fungus, or, well, cave fungus, basically, where I can kind of at least keep, some of my animals. But, again, there's not enough actual cave moss here to really sustain a lot of animals, so I'm going to have to be very, very careful with my population. Let's also dig out the... Where's that channel I'm digging here? Here we go. Let me also have that dug out to here, so again I can get a nice, a better view of this area. But just in case this does end up, failing to a point, basically. Let's pause for a hot second here. Let's start digging out what is going to become my farming area here. It's going to be kind of irregular, to say the least. Alright, that'll have to do. Alright. For now, as much as it sucks, let's just quickly get a couple of, a basic kind of stockpile and stuff on the surface, even though I'm going to have to move this stuff underground, like, real quick. But for this, it's just going to be wood and, well, let's go to customize. Wood and furniture. Let's get a carpenter here quickly. Alright. So I need to get him started on that. My woodcutter is going to be basically useless. I'm going to have to get all of my wood via caravans at this point. Excuse me. Let me also set up my hotkeys down here. Okay. Zoom here for that hotkey. Let's also go ahead and get this kind of walled in. Keep placing. There we go. Who's doing nothing right now? The woodworker? Okay, I'm going to give you a new job. New work detail. Let's go masonry. Road building, wall building. Okay. As always, give that to him. Farmer, your job is not to fish, you are to plant. And let me go ahead and get the other work detail for him as well, which is the scrolling. You know what? I might as well even just take... Well, no, I'm going to leave that as is. So butchery, we want... Not milling. Brewing. Cooking. Done. Brewing, cooking, butchering. Perfect. Alright. There is practically nowhere to put the herd. Yep. That's why I'm like, I hope that the when they mine out the upper layer here, that we are able to discover more land, because if not, we're done. Well, the animals are done-ish. Done-ish. I might still, again, be able to get them over here and keep them relatively safe, so that they won't be able to be attacked, and they'll at least have a small area that they can eat. But the problem is, if they out-eat the cave fungus that's in this small area, then they're not going to have another source. That's literally like their only source of food. Okay. Let me create an area down here. This is going to be the actual, like, main crafting, well, temporary crafting and storage area right now, because I don't really have a lot of good options. Oh, did they build that? Okay, good. Let's get 2 beds, a table, a chair. We're going to need a corkscrew and a pipe. And I might also need to make... Actually, I'm going to... it sucks that I have to make this out of wood, but I'll make 1 wooden block. Because that way I can make the screw pump that will be able to actually pump all that water into my farming area here. Okay, so that part's already been breached, so we should have a greater view of this area now. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. That's looking like a nice farmable area. As well as something that's sufficient for livestock. So, herein lies the problem, though. Getting there is going to be fun. Okay. Alright, let's do it like this. Actually, where is that breach that I made? Okay. I'm going to say no on that one. We'll We'll wall that one in. Okay, we'll actually do it from here. So we'll have that branch out to here, and then I'm going to actually build a bridge, essentially, off to this section. Dig down, and then we'll kind of work it across there. The problem is going to be, I need to wall in the sides of this bridge, and I also need to make my way up above it and wall in the top to ensure that nothing will be able to fly in and kill everybody. So this is an incredibly limited area for that. Well, let's see what the other... Because he's still mining out this section here, so once he breaches that, we will have a greater idea of the area over here, too, which could also be very similar beneficial... Well, another area that we could potentially house the herd, but I need to actually be able to see the area. But the area down there was definitely the best. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. That doesn't appear... It says downward passage, but it does not appear to be a passage to the Happy Fun Zone. So I think we're okay. Okay, so I should now be able to see the entirety of this area. It's okay. Not as good as the other area, though. It's definitely okay, but it would be very hard to roof this in. So it's definitely not as viable, but at the very least I can make a path to this later and kind of use it as my tree harvest area to a point. But 100% the area that I've already uncovered, that's where we're setting up. So we at least have a single kind of area here where we can be semi-functional to a point. But yes, I am going to have to get a general kind of crafting and storage area here established like ASAP. And this is, well, actually no. Let me cancel this because we no longer need this area here specifically. We do need this quickly dug out though. So let me actually get them started on this as much as possible. So I'll eliminate a decent amount of this area. Okay. Let's also get some of the beds down here. Let's get the table. Get the chair. Who's not doing anything right now? The doctor isn't. Let me give you... I'll also give the doctor the mining for now. Alright. Hopefully one of them will haul that down there and we should be good to go. So I won't need these ones now. I can cancel those. Although, actually, you know what? Let me uncancel that, because actually... one thing that we can do is we can set this up relatively... we'll set up a pump relatively early, and we can have our military guy working on that to build up his skills and stamina and such. Okay. Let's go ahead and wall that in since we're not using that now. Let's also get workshops. Well, I'll wait for them to clear this initial kind of section out, but hopefully they do that soon. Sooner rather than later, because we really do need to get in there and get this started. Let me also get this... yeah, don't show it again. I swear that's rather annoying. Something, something, something dark side. Okay, let's set up a dormitory here for now. Accept. Okay, let's get an office. Accept. Assign. Oh, I never did assign myself, did I? I did not. I'm going to have to fix that here quickly. Dining hall. Assign that to myself. Let me actually go ahead and change that here quickly. Alright. And is there anything that you would like here, Scotty? Currently I have the farmer, the woodworker who's going to be less useful, 2 miners. I think the farmer's probably going to be the more useful one out of all of them, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully nobody dies horribly, but you know how it is. It's Dwarf Fortress. Somebody somehow is going to die horribly. That's just how it be. Okay, workshops. Let's get a... Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Something. Stoneworker. Build. Workshop. Let's get a mechanic down here. Build. Workshop. Crafts. Yeah, they do, especially when it comes to waterfalls, when it comes to a hole in the ground that they'll fall down and die, when it comes to far too many things, let's be honest. Far, far too many things. Dwarves 100% excel at getting themselves killed. In the silliest ways imaginable. Let's get a new carpenter down here. Let me actually speed up the game a little bit for now as well. Go into game, scroll ourselves down. Let's crank. I like how I can actually change the grazing coefficient as well, like on the go. But let's crank the... Let's go 3 times speed. So we'll crank the game frames per second to 300. And they should start speeding up now. Yep, look, there they go. He became a miner. Congratulations for him. We want... blocks. Accept that for now. Let's go custom, everything. We will remove corpses, remove refuse. Stones we'll remove for now, and that should be good. And we'll go onto the surface here and create a custom corpses, refuse. Oh, wait. There we go. Stockpile, remove that. Remove this. And hopefully they'll start hauling everything down here. And then I'll expand this as they kind of dig this section out. And then once they dig up to here, I can expand this further up here. Because again, this is going to have to be the kind of initial area that our guys are going to be chilling in for the moment. Until I can kind of get things going. Cloud of profane soot has drifted nearby. Uh-oh. Oh, God. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's very not good. Let's get a temporary pen in here until I can move them and get them down here quick. Because if that does anything of... Because it's a terrifying biome. Profane soot could... soot, I should say, could make them sick. Or, more horrifyingly, it might immediately turn them into the undead. Which would be very, very, very bad. Alright, let's get a burrow here quickly. Add a new burrow. Alright, we'll say have this go down here. Extend that out to kind of like here. As much of this as I can. Because we won't be able to go all the way to the edge. Simply because we will not be able to build that far. But I will encompass as much of this as I can. So this should be about what we can build to. Give or take. Alright, let's get the rest of this kind of designated out. Excuse me. As I expand that further. Oh shoot, get them in now. Get them in. Okay, it stopped. Okay, good. Let's see if we have any animals in here yet. We have a cave crocodile and a yeti. Okay. But yeah, at least now I know that we do have a fog of a sort here, so I'm gonna want to get the hell inside as soon as possible. Okay. Let's get a floor here. There we go. Get building. Oh. Yeah, let's actually do this here quick. Let's give our miners something else to do here. I know you guys are hungry. I'm trying to get you somewhere here quick. As quick as I possibly can, but it's proving to be difficult here. Alright, let's expand this further. There we go. Workshops, farming, let's get kitchen. Workshops, farming, let's get a still. Almadine. I see, it's a gem cluster. You would literally have the build job, so you should be... One of you should be building here, but apparently you're choosing not to for whatever particular reason. Let them mine some more of that out. Let's get a couple of rock mechanism, not a traction bench right now. Alright, is nobody building this? Might be because, I think I know why. Might be because I built the initial sections out of wood and they're like not wanting to build that, which is weird because they should have initially like everything. It's the odd thing is that every dwarf, like if I load up the therapist here, let me actually go and do that quickly. There we go. So every dwarf, unless you specifically restrict them, have everything enabled. And yet sometimes they'll sit around doing nothing even though there's actually jobs to do if it's not with maybe like a priority for them or something. Which is kind of annoying. It's like, I don't know what is causing that to happen where they're just choosing not to work, but yeah, it is slightly aggravating. Let me try this. Let's try restricting a couple of them. Let's get a bridge. Make that out of ice too. Let's get some stairs off to the side. Make that out of ice so I can floor in the top here. I know you're starving. I really wish I could help you there, but people are choosing to not build here. Which is irritating, I should say. The majority of people are too busy sleeping or drinking right now to actually do anything. They're finally starting to build, thank God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think it might miss us. But you can see how far that actually did drift, so we really got to get inside, like, now. Do you not have the building job? You do. I don't know why you're choosing not to do it. But, whatever. Okay, we're slowly getting there. So once they actually get over here... No, we'll get access to this immediately. I can worry about walling that off later, but for now we need to get access to this, like, immediately. We'll start with our pen, kind of like up here. Then I'll have to get somebody assigned as animal handling, like, priority right now. Hopefully they keep building that. Good, 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 good. Faster, faster, faster. Go, 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 go. Get her done. Get her done! Come on now. Gotta save our animals. Come on. I think that was a cave crocodile down there. Whatever. I'll fight him if I have to. Actually, let me go ahead and get that established. Noble screen. Oh, I am a silly person. I am a very silly person because I've had the... I've had this ready to go for a while now, but I haven't actually established myself as the manager or anything else. Let's also get our chief medical dwarf. Militia commander is going to be... I can't remember which one now. Let me pull up the therapist here quickly. Military. It is Stinthad. Which I think is Rodmew, yes. Alright, we can finally start mining again. And actually, let me go ahead and immediately set this to be like priority 1. Like, stop everything that you are doing. Come down here and do this. Alright, let me also go into work details. There we go. Are they building this up? They are finally building this up. Good. The bridge is also partially constructed. There we go. Nice, they finally breached it. Now, for the love of God, get those animals down here. Yes, you do have to wall them in. Because there are creatures that can climb, There are also creatures that can fly in caverns, and you want to make sure that you wall in the sides, and you also have to make sure to go up top one level and roof it in, so that you have a completely sealed corridor, and nothing can make its way in here. So I will have to do that. But I'm waiting for them to... let me actually go ahead and get a lever. And we'll slap that down right here for now. Because again, my options are kind of crap at the moment. And this lever is going to be to kind of seal off the upper area here. Okay, I think the animals are being brought down finally. I hope. I can only hope. Alright. There we go. That'll make sure that nothing is going to be able to just get on there. Oh, what's this? Snowstorm has come. Lapis lazuli. Oh, we can go all the way to the edge here, basically. Nice. Is that too far? No, apparently it's not. Perfect then. Actually, let me cancel those. Because I'll try making it out of blocks. Oh wow, we already got 61 blocks. Okay, let's stop that for now then. Because I want to get this build project done as like a priority. Because I got to get this area completely blocked off, and then we can worry about the rest there. But for now, let's get all the animals like moved in here. I hope. Where the hell are all my animals? I think they're being herded-ish. Turkey hens are also supposed to be going down here. Obviously, they're not doing that of their own free will right now, which is kind of annoying, but hey, it is what it is. But since my farmer is kind of refusing to come down here himself, let's tweak this a little bit here. Okay. Let's start this like right here then. Custom. Food. Seeds and plants. Let's also get a farmer's workshop down here. I'll have to build some nest boxes. I might also get a fishery going. But for now, that'll do. Okay. Build, workshop, farming, farmer plot. Let's see. And let me also see if I can get all this kind of junk gathered up here. Oh, perfect. Actually, I might not even need to seal this lower portion then. Oh no. No, I definitely do. Because anything flying can still get in there. Same thing for here too, unfortunately. So no, I still have to go with the initial plan. And even this actually is not going to work, so I should probably let me cancel that. Yeah, it's basically going to have to skirt the entire section there. Whoops. That way it's a sealed area. Alright. Okay, it has to go straight down from here. Okay, where is the... That's going to have to be modified. Oops. But we will paint some more right here. And right here. Like that. Perfect. Alright. And that's pretty much it. You know, I might as well even cancel these ones. And just go for here. Okay. Now, before they actually start building, let me suspend certain ones of these to make sure that they can actually access the corners here. Excellent. So now they can access most of the actual corners there. Perfect. Okay, he's almost done with these. Let's go ahead and... Oh, did they finish this up? They did-ish. Okay, let's floor that in. So let's cancel that, because I actually want to floor that in with ice. Really wish these turkeys would actually go downstairs, though. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons, damn it. Alright, let's go to the crafts dwarf shop then. Go wood. Get a couple of nest boxes. I see, I'm blind. Well, I'll start doing the actual, like, What's the word? My brain fails me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That one might actually hit us. Oh, that's not good. Well, I'm about to find out if my chickens are going to turn undead, I guess. Because they're choosing not to go down where they're supposed to be, so... Yeah, hopefully one of my dwarves doesn't get hit by this. No, I might still be lucky. It's still kind of drifting. Actually, it drifted away. Good. Whew, I got lucky. Okay. Let me actually as well... What are you doing up here? You have... Oh, because I haven't actually assigned you to do this yet, have I? Of course not. That makes absolutely no sense. Why would I do something like that? That's silly. Middle one. Spring, we will do quarry bushes. Summer, we'll do pigtails. Autumn, pigtails. Winter, we'll do dimple cup. Actually, we'll do palm helmet. And then finally, spring, sweet pods. Summer will be cave wheat, quarry bushes, and then dimple cup. Oh boy. What are my other guys doing right now? They're trying to finally trying to pen and pasture the turkeys. Okay, let's go ahead and build furniture. There we go. Apparently we don't have access to it right now because they haven't actually bothered to grab it. Yeah, let's please get those guys locked down here. Now let's actually rename this. This is going to be... Okay, link that. Link to that. Okay, good. Oh no, those are set as a high priority. Yeah, let's link those two to actually doing that. Alright, let's build a stairway. I'm just creating a little bit of a sheltered entrance here in case we actually do get another snowstorm that kind of comes our way. Alright, hopefully someone will get those damn chickens down here. Or turkeys, I should say. We can already see that they've eaten up some of the cave moss here, so again, we'll see how this goes. Actually, you know what? I'm probably going to butcher the horses, because they're not going to be very useful to me. Yeah, let me do that then here. Let me go ahead and create... workshop. Let's get a... farming, get a butcher here. Build... Oh wait, I can't have you there, can I? That'll be good. Let's get a new stockpile. Food, meat, all. There we go. Pets and livestock, horses. We'll butcher them when we get the chance. Because, yeah, they're just gonna freaking eat up this like crazy. And unfortunately, it's not recovering either. That's definitely gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to... propane dust is back. That should luckily drift away. We don't have to worry about that too much. But I am still slightly concerned. For the love of God, somebody get those bloody turkeys down there, I swear. Screaming internally. Build. Trade depot. Let's get some constructions, bridge. Let's actually get a couple more. Alright, and once I get the basics kind of down here, I'll be able to actually start working on proper work orders. But right now I'm just like, I need them doing certain tasks like now. Unfortunately, they're not generally doing those tasks right now, which is mildly annoying. Where is it? We also have the Yeti around up here. Pile of profane soot. And a Yeti skeleton. Oh god. Oh god, it... So that's what it does. Oh, that is horrible. So, I have a theory. I'm pretty sure that profane soot instantly kills a dwarf, well, anything it touches, and basically turns it into a skeleton. Not a moving skeleton, luckily, but a skeleton less. Could somebody get these freaking hens down there? I swear to God. Do I have to literally chain up these hens down here? Because I'll do it if I have to. Scree. All the scree. It's really bothering me that they're choosing not to build these floors, though. I swear to God, if I have to chain the hens to get them to actually haul those suckers down there, I will freaking do it. Because it's kind of seeming like that's what I have to do, because they're refusing to bloody bring them down here. It's always the most annoying thing where I want the dwarves to like focus on some specific thing or another, and they're just not freaking doing it. Like, I have one guy that should be dedicated. Oh, let me actually... Let me get my chief medical dwarf working on that, and if he says he has nothing to do, I'm gonna freaking slap him upside the head, I swear. Okay, he's constructing a building right now. Let me even remove that job from him temporarily. Oh hey, we got migrants! Yay! Thank God we got some migrants! Alright, let's give it a couple of seconds, then we'll load up the therapist to see what we got. Yeah, we got another Yeti skeleton here covered in a pile of profane soot. So yeah, or soot, I should say, not soot. Soot, eh? Oh yeah, we got some of that soot. No, it's soot. But yeah, that is 100% my guess, is that if you get hit by the profane soot, you die and instantly, like, it melts the flesh from your bones. That's basically what I think it does. So let's not mess with the profane soot. Okay, let's load up the therapist here quickly and take a look and see what we got. So, we've got... He's actually a skilled pikeman, one of them. That's nice. But what do we have for actual skills? So we have a level 2 mason. We got some mild wood crafting. We got an animal dissector. A pressing. A level 2 armor smith. So really, honestly, nothing. We basically got nothing. All we got was like a level... Actually, he's a mace dwarf. So we got a competent mace dwarf. That's the only real gain we got from this. Okay. So let's go ahead and... I'll give 2 of them... Where's that animal caretaker? Okay. Actually, I'll even give the armorer here the build kind of mission. Hopefully, some of them will come and grab these damn turkeys now. Okay, they did finally floor this in, at least. Item blocking the site. Build it anyway, you fool. Okay, let me get some... rock, let's say rock crowns. I'll have somebody start making that en masse. Okay, that can be resumed. This one can be resumed. A lot of these are still inactive, unfortunately. I hope they get on them ASAP, because we don't have a lot of time to kind of get this done. Let me also get these, like, chopped down, because they're definitely in our way. Huh? Needs empty bucket. Oh yeah, we did not... I forgot about that. Let me get that done quickly. Get a couple of buckets. We're going to want a couple of wheelbarrows. That should hopefully help them out with a few things. Then we'll get some crutches and splints and all that shortly as well. But I need to be somewhat sparing with the... Okay, kitchen. Let's prepare an easy meal. Brew drink from plant. We only have one more turkey left here that needs to be dragged down. Come on, people. Okay, we'll floor that in with ice. And with that, this should be nice and sealed. Oh, I see they suspended this again. Of course they did. Okay, so I also want to get a couple of cages started here. I'll build some more later. But for now, we'll just get a couple of basic ones. Let's build another lever. That's going to be for our trade gate. Now, the trade gate I'll leave open, but I'll have it be surrounded by probably a double layer of cage traps, actually. Yeah, I can get a double layer in here, so I'll do that. Uh-oh. Alright, we should be alright. Constantly having to watch out for the profane suit. Suit? I swear. Could not find path to what? You have a path like literally right here, my friend. resume, resume, resume. Alright. All of these can be resumed now. Beautiful. And it looks like all of the freaking turkeys are finally bloody down here. So thank God for that. Alright. If somebody could please deconstruct this, I would very much so appreciate it. Thank you very much. Give water, no water source. Yes, we do not have a water source yet. Let me fix that for you, my friend. Okay. Water source. I guess I can't do both, can I? No. Okay, we'll do fishing there. Water source, and I'll work on actually getting a secure fishing and water source here soon. Which means I'll probably end up, so I can double up on it, I might, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to set up a fishing and hospital kind of combined-ish area. Cancel that actually. I guess I don't have a choice what to make it out of that. I'll suspend that for now. We'll dig that out right here. Let's get a temporarily apparently. Apparently I can't English today. That is honestly my issue, it seems. I just cannot English today. Okay, let me get start on this. Rock blocks, I need about 200 rock blocks. If we have less than 10, make another 200 rock blocks. That should be fine. Alright. Ugh, we've run out of space here too. Let me actually have additional storage down here. Huh. Interesting. So it won't let me do single multi-level. Okay. That's fine. We'll just dig out some more area there. Oh, another cloud of profane dust. Luckily, that one seems to be petering off away from us. We actually had a really... well, had. No job. Well, you did what you needed to do, so let me unrestrict you for that. Actually, Mason, you should definitely be stone cutting for now. As for the doctor, let me actually have you do some plant gathering. And I really need to get all this stuff hauled in. And once all this has been hauled in, I'm going to restrict the dwarves inside. Okay, my woodworkers have no job right now. There you go. That should give you a job, my friends. Feel free to start hauling. Others cleared. Where? Okay, we can resume that guy. Eventually they'll build... Oh, this is the one they decided to suspend for some reason. Resume. I don't know why my miners are choosing not to mine. I guess they are now, but they're digging out over here instead of that. Oh, I see. That's exactly what they were doing. Okay, let me expand this then, because, yeah, we need to get our general stockpile properly going here. And let me actually, as well, I'll do it over here. Let's create a quantum stockpile here quickly for all this rock. That'll get all this out of the way. And then, of course, we'll reclaim that shortly. But I do need to start getting to work on, like, an actual bed chamber and everything else shortly here, too. But other things kind of took priority here temporarily. Let's also get a... Get a couple of doors here. You know, it's not that we don't have work for you guys to do, you know. You could be hauling this stuff down there. I swear. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this part floored in. Fine. Make me do it partially, I swear. Yeah, we'll suspend this one temporarily. So that will seal that off nicely. This one's already like floored in here. So once I get this completely floored in, we'll be nice and sealed up there. Alright. Like, why don't you want to haul this down in there? We have room. Ah, whatever. Let me rename this. This is going to be... Trade Bridge. Let's go ahead and link that up. Let's go ahead and start building my cage traps here. Okay. Frozen donkey's milk. Good, that's sealed off now, so we don't have to worry about something creeping and crawling up into here. They will still be able to get out and grab this from there, and I will have to make a safer kind of area. Hey, Advent, how you doing? Sorry, mate, I wasn't paying any attention. Which version of Dark Ages were you have installed? It greatly helps when you record mods, world generating. I had the most recent one loaded, which is 5.0.7, I believe, when I made the previous world that I was using. And sorry, I read the whole Chain the Hens thing, but I completely missed when you mentioned the Dark Ages. That's my bad, mate. But yeah, no, I was using the most recent version of that when I actually did create that world. And unfortunately, again, for whatever damned reason, it was still crashing on load. Like, once it gets to the point where it's reading Fortress, like, it literally just says, like, loading the fortress, like, something about the fortress, or reading the fortress, it would just crash. So, I don't know what exactly is causing it, but it's just... Like, I think autosaves still technically work, but it's like, I gave up on it, because I need to be able to save, as I need to be able to, leave at certain times. So I just like, you know what, I'm gonna abandon the Dark Ages mod for now. When it eventually functions, or well, when it eventually works without crashing, I'll probably do some personal tests. Then I can actually get back in on that, but until then, I was just like, to hell with it. And I don't know what's causing it. I have exactly zero idea what is causing that crash, but it's still doing it, so I just gave up on it. So yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. Alright. Then be brewing, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna have to get somebody else assigned for that then, too. Excuse me. Okay, we'll steal one of these woodcutters, one of these new guys. Congratulations, my friend. From now on, you are a... Actually, I want to even... Part of me wants to even, like, detail this further and say that they're only allowed to brew, but it'll be fine. You had the old tiles in your last video. Should have been updated in 5.0.7. Well, I had created the new world with that version. As far as I'm aware, it was that version. And it still was just, like, dying. So I just kind of said to hell with it. But I definitely can give it another shot later. But yeah. For now, I was just like, what to hell with it. Anyway, let me also go in here and we will build another one for... Mechanisms. Do I have my... I didn't have caps lock on, just being misbehaving. We'll say, let's maintain, let's maintain 25. If we have less than 10, then produce 25. Okay. And I'm going to start automating, now that we got the basics kind of ready to go. And this is actually, like, I have to say, and again, I also cranked up the difficulty, like the economic difficulty to hard and the enemy difficulty to hard as well for this run through here. But the fact that it was a terrifying glacial biome that I discovered just adds some of that lovely zing to it, per se. Alright. Let's have them... Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think we'll do it like this. And then we'll kind of work with whatever we have here space-wise once we get down there. Kind of like right here, we'll start going up. Oh, no, that's not going to work there. Whoop. Yoink. That's about as far as that's going to get there, too. Oops, nope. There we go. But yeah, it was unfortunate because I was actually really enjoying the mod, but if, at least for me, it doesn't want to be stable, then there's not much I can do with it, because I don't want to keep, restarting a world over and over and over again and keep renaming people over and over again only to have it not work, so I'm just like, whatever. We'll get back on there one day. Man, I wonder if that's something... I mean, if only I actually possessed something resembling modding skill, but hey. One thing I would like to see in the game, like changed, the only thing I'd like to see changed in the base game, which is obviously something I've mentioned a few times, is right click should go back one step, not, you know, completely bring you back to the beginning of the process. So if I want to if I screw up like right here, I didn't mean to do this, I right click, it completely clears me out and I have to once more go back into the menu, which is kind of annoying. It's not like a game breaker, but it's still annoying. So it would be nice if just right-clicking took you back a single step and not to the beginning of the process. If I wanted to go to the beginning of the process, I can hit escape. No one's more frustrated than me, but confirming your version and World Gen Live will go a long way. Villain needs many fixes. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. I think we all kind of figured that when Dwarf Fortress released, that it was going to be a couple of months before vanilla was at a truly stable state. Let's be real. I think we all kind of assumed that, because it's, let's be honest, it's Dwarf Fortress. It's just how Dwarf Fortress be. Let me also create a... Obviously, this is not going to be how this actually stays, but let's create just a little meeting area here right now, just so that if anybody new shows up, they will come down here to start with, or if they're just chilling. But yeah, I hear you, mate. Yeah, it always takes months. It always takes months. And that's just to iron out the bugs we know of. Not to mention the ones we don't. Let me guess. That guy still has nothing to do. The animal dissector has no job. It's like, we always have hauling available. Why are you not doing that? Let me pull up the therapist here quickly. Just so I can... And we'll read. Go to labors. I see. I see. Okay, so that's not by default. Ah, that's useful. So hauling as a task is not on by default. So let's go ahead and... My miners will mine. I'm gonna let them continue doing that. But as for a lot of these other guys... Rodmew is going to have his own job here soon, so I'm not even going to enable that. Let me actually set up that job here, though. New work detail. Pump operating, done. Name. Actually, let's do it the usual way. Done. So, actually, you know what? We should probably get him started on that so he can start working on his skills. So let's go build machines. Screw pump. We'll just go ahead and put it right here. Gyro blocks. There we go. So let's go into his work routines. Rodmew. Restricted. Miners, you are not mining. You are no longer building. Your job, your only job, is to pump it up. You got to pump it. So that's going to greatly increase his strength, agility, and general toughness. Let's go ahead and enable pumping manually. So now Rodmew, whenever he's not sleeping, which he is at the moment, will go and start pumping away at this screw pump, working out his lovely muscles, and getting himself in a position to make use of that, or to raise his skills up. Now, let's go into my work orders and start actually getting to work on these properly. So... Wait, what am I doing wooden bed? It's literally just bed. Alright, let's make 40 beds. Actually, that's going to use up all of our wood. We'll say 20 beds for now. I'm just going to do a standard, just 20 beds. Just to start with. Okay. Rock table. Let's go. Rock throne. Let's coffer. Yeah, sure. Let's do a couple of rock coffins just to kind of get a basic amount of them started here. I need to get out in the caverns and cut down some shrooms. Yeah, I actually did cut down a couple shrooms. But I would have to basically build a bridge to get to the other one because again, in a regular cavern, you will have like maybe up to 5 layers at most of like a cavern before you would have solid rock, so that you can build very simple bridges. I'm watching this in the background. It's fine, mate. No. It was only a couple of them by my farming area, but no. The rest of them that we have access to, quote unquote access to in the northeast, I would have to build an actual bridge to get there. Because unlike a normal cavern, this cavern has 50 levels of open space before it gets to the ceiling. So I would have to dig 50 levels worth of stairs all the way up there in order to access that area without building a bridge. So honestly, it's easier if I build a bridge. But it is going to be something I'm going to save until, basically I run out of the resources. Let me actually get... I might do, like, copper crutches and splints then. Yeah, I might save that. I should probably get my miners to... something brain function something. I might have my miners start digging down into the cavern layer after I dig out a little cavern defense section quickly and get that kind of hooked up. Because we can... Let me actually go finish this here. Rock cabinets. Rock pots. Oops, what did I just click? No, that's always the thing I accidentally click on, is the adamantine ballista arrows. As if you would ever need adamantine. Actually, wait, no. There was one time that I actually did make adamantine ballista arrows. And that was in the Masterwork, Season 9 series, where a terrain glitch caused half of the mountain that I embarked on to be literally made out of adamantine. Because some kind of glitch in the terrain generation had assigned a certain type of dirt as adamantine. So it misrepresented it in the generation. But because it wasn't actual adamantine, I had to make use of some of the specialty workshops that came with that mod in order to kind of glitch my way around it and force it to be... force bars to be created using that. Anyway, rock pots, I want at least 60 of those. If less than 20 empty, please make another 60. Rock cabinets, likewise, we'll make, let's say 30 of those. If less than 10, make 30 more. Coffins, I'll leave as is. Coffers, same thing, 30. If less than 10... produce more. Same thing for thrones, 10. Tables, we'll go 30. Less than 10. Excellent. Alright. Oh, yes, that's one more thing I need. Rock doors. Likewise, we'll make like 30 of you. If less than 10, make more. Good. Alright. That should be good. Thought I gave you a job. I gave you the hauling job, but I guess... One second. Actually, let me do it this way. Cleaning. Might be because that doesn't include cleaning. Because I'm wondering why they're not using the quantum stockpile right now. They're not using the dumping designation, and I'm not sure why. And it is kind of annoying. They're also still not hauling the bins up here, which is equally annoying. It's already late summer, though, so autumn is approaching shortly. Traps, cage traps. We don't have enough cages. What the heck? There we go. We'll do 3 wooden cages. That'll be it for that. Okay. Let's, it'll have to be here, I guess. So we'll kind of get this started right around... Actually, let me erase that bit. We'll go like this. Alright, same as always. Yeah, we'll expand this a bit further. And actually, no, let's cancel off some of these like that. And like this. Okay. No, that's lopsided a little bit here. There we go, that's looking okay. Although I might still extend that a little bit further here. Yeah, that'll be better. There we go. So now we're basically digging down to find lava. Resume. Oh, they finally... Wait, what? Huh? I didn't tell you to dump the fish barrel. I don't even... Tape your heart. Good, 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 good. So we should have a lot of empty barrels. We're out of drinks right now. I don't know what the heck they're doing. Alright. Let's floor this in quickly. Then we'll wall that in, and this section is somewhat secure. Obviously, I still have to get this, the rest of this literally, kind of walled in. Why do we still have 2 bloodthorn blocks? I only told them to make that once. Ah, whatever. Might be because we're not digging enough. I do need to start digging more. That's definitely... What are my miners doing right now? Where are you digging? Oh, yeah, duh! Of course you're digging out the bedrooms. I feel stupid. I completely forgot about the bedrooms. Oh my god. Furniture, bed. We're actually making really good time on that, though. And actually, one thing... Well, what do we got here? What do you mean load cage trap? Did we actually capture something? Question mark. Shrug. Why does the fish keep getting forbidden? A rock crystal. Oh, nice. Sure, let's mine those out, and then we will replace that later. There we go. Now saving. Please wait. Closing file. Autumn has come. Alright, another thing we're going to want to do here. So I'm going to want to gain access to this area here again so I can actually get all those logs that I left behind. Let's go ahead and build a door here. We'll build it back a step, and I'm actually going to, assuming I have a spare one. Wait, did I really do what I think I did? I did do what I think I did. That was silly of me. There we go. Now, what have we actually found so far? Let me scroll up here for a second. We have tetrahedrite, which means we have our copper. Tetrahedrite, lots of tetrahedrite, so we can actually at least get some copper here so far. We've got Morians, more tetrahedrite. And actually, let me double check too as well. I'm pretty sure that's all that gives me. Blah, blah, blah. But it might also... No, it's actually an ore... Well, it is an ore of copper, but it has a 20% chance of giving me silver. So I do have some good stuff in that. What the heck is... Pyrolusite? Question mark? So it's just a regular stone then? Yeah, pyrolusite. It's not magma safe or nothing. It's just a random stone or another. Microline. Mica. There is supposed to be iron somewhere, but I haven't seen it yet. Got more tetrahedrite. I know we had some platinum that we found. Yeah, right here we have a native platinum wall. Got bituminous coal, which actually I want to vein mine that. And limestone. Is limestone a flux stone? Limestone is indeed a flux stone. Okay. So I will have to mine that out later. Alright. I like how the cave fish looks like a blobfish almost if you zoom right on in there. Just a little bit. All hail the mighty blob. There we go. Now we have access to some more wood down here, which is good. And also, eventually, these ones will grow up to be trees as well. It'll take a couple of years, but eventually they will grow up. Oh, also, let's slaughter those horses, because I keep forgetting about that. And it's a terrifying biome, so we're about to see if the various parts from this are going to come back to haunt me. So far, we haven't seen any horsehair come back to life and try to attack me, so... Whoops. Forgot to suspend that. Silly me. There we go. Now, how are we doing? They just finally got started on that. They finished the majority of the bedrooms. Let's see how many beds we actually have. So we have a few. Let me go use closest material. I don't really care which beds they use. And we'll just do that until we're out. There we go. And then once I get the chance, I will mass place this. How many doors? We have one door. Like, how many doors do we have? One door. We don't have any cages right now. That's okay. Drinks are up now. That's good. Seeds are also up. Let me actually double check my stock of seeds here quickly. Make sure that I'm producing a good amount of plump helmet seeds, which I should be. Yeah, go away. We got our 33 pigtails, which is good. 25 dimple cup. 68 plump helmet spawn, which is definitely good. So we can see that we've gone... actually, I don't think we've actually gone up by that much. But how many of the plants do I have along with that is the question. 56 plump helmet plants. So yeah, no, 100% we have a pretty good stockpile now of the actual plants. So, something dark side. Let's put some nice there quickly, just to seal that off. Oh, caramba. Oh, profane soot's coming by. Oh, let's see what happens here. He cannot breathe. His ability to stand is lost. Motor nerve damage. He's winded. Splattering of Yeti blood and profane soot. And then he died. Yeah, so as I suspected... you do not want to be anywhere near the profane soot because it will kill you. It will just straight up murk you. And this is the first time that the actual, like, soot itself has kind of come past the area here. So it actually did sweep through our kind of an area, you know, our actual area. And it does look like it was not able to seep down into the trade area, which is a good thing. So the way I built it was pretty darn proper to a point. Excellent, excellent. Build furniture, beds. Again, use closest material. Do I actually have beds on a... I do not. Let me actually put them on here again. Because we actually do have access. Yeah, actually, I'll do another one time. We'll do 20 beds. Because oh. Grim reminder of the winter hardship to come. The supply caravan from the Torch of Seals is a welcome sight. Eyes are alight with the anticipation, inspecting the splendid products of your industrious craft stores. Take careful stock of your own stores. What these merchants offer may very well be the difference between a prosperous future and a slow and meaningless death. Let's hope that they're... Oh, God. Oh, you fools. Well, we're not getting another caravan for a while. I hope he wasn't the, I hope he wasn't the liaison. He was the liaison. Well, on the plus side, the traitor survived. He spawned in the death cloud. Oh my God! At least the traitors were smart enough to not spawn in the death cloud. Oh my God, that was so funny. That was so completely stupid, but also incredibly funny. Oh my god. Got 27 crowns to move in here. Prepared meals. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these that we can. Some of the more high-value meals. Man, at least the trade caravan survived, but the fucking... Oh, that really sucks. Well, I guess we won't be able to learn about the Tales of the Mountain Home for another year. I think what I might have to do at some point is... well, so let's see if we... we haven't discovered any lava yet. I'm gonna have to, like, create channels from here that go all the way to, like, the various edges of the map. Just so that, did he have any good... Yeah, completely innocent question. Do you have any good items on him? Let's see here. Honestly, no. There's a couple of, like, masterwork items, maybe, but overall, not really. I might recover them later, but for now, I'm gonna be like, yeah, no. Alright, how are we doing here? Don't have any. Okay, let's start build door. How many doors I got? I got no doors. Alright, let's try this. Okay. I'll do it manually then. As annoying as it is to do it manually, I don't really have any good choice for that right now. Because they need to be sealed in for me to actually do multi-select. Although I might just do these ones right here, because that's already kind of sufficient for the dwarves I have. And then, yeah, we'll kind of let the rest work themselves out to a point. Okay. They still have not dumped any of this. Frankly, I give up. I don't know why they're refusing to dump the rock. Maybe, maybe there was a change that was made so that rocks couldn't be dumped anymore or something to kind of remove the abuse, but I don't know. Select material after placement. There we go. Let's use the blocks. Let's get this smoothed out. I'll then engrave that. How are we doing here? Still haven't discovered anything yet. Which is like, we're already pretty low. If we still haven't found anything yet, I don't know if we actually will. Waiting 24 items. Oh, hey. Wait, what? Alright. There we go. Then we'll seal that off. There's a cave swallow, apparently. A lot of cave swallows. And giant spider silk. There's also a lot of mud and whatever the hell that is, a jabberer. Okay. Um, Migrants! Huzzah! Some migrants have arrived. Let's hope they don't arrive in the cloud of death, because that would be most unfortunate. Alright. Give them a couple more seconds to spawn into the area. Let's clear this off. Let's load up the therapist, and let's see what we got. Ooh, I can see we already have a legendary armor smith. That's freaking awesome. Got a couple of miners, a woodcrafter, animal caretaker, the pre-mentioned legendary armor smith. We got a level 2 metal crafter, which is like whatever. How about military? How are we doing on military? We have a level 3 spear dwarf. That's not too bad. So, alright then. Got some pretty decent stuff. Anybody want themselves a legendary armor smith? Oh god, what's going on here? People decided not to haul that, apparently. Oh, wait a minute. But I never assigned any dwarves to that, so it shouldn't be. New work detail. We restrict refuse hauling to that guy there. Hopefully he gets rid of that here quick so we can not miasma up the place. We also restrict a couple of the new guys to hauling for now. Alright, hopefully that'll deal with our issue. Bloodthorn bed, let's go down to here now so we can get this kind of dealt with. So they still need to seal this off properly. Oh my god. Alright. I swear at this rate we're going to dig into the happy fun zone without even meaning to. Our broker is too busy sleeping right now. Hopefully he'll wake up and get his butt over here. A snowstorm has come. Luckily it's not the... oh, no. As I said it. Literally as I said it. I hope that we do not have any animals out there right now. I like how the whole thing is like, this is a Yeti corpse. It is coated with profane soot. 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 And so on, and so forth, and so on, and so forth. I swear to God, this is like an episode of The Simpsons. Luckily, it does not appear to be a reanimating biome, but this soot will basically kill anything it touches. Also, what time is it? Because I do have to wrap things up here soon. Oh, we also got some miasma over here because people are not hauling stuff, and that's kind of driving me batshit crazy. Alright. I'm going to start, like, globally enabling hauling here a little bit, except for some of the important guys. Who's doing brewing is 2. So if they're brewing, they're not hauling. There we go. On the corpse is an image of a Yeti covered in profane soot. Referring to a Yeti covered in profane soot in the year of 101, exactly. That's funny. Oh god, why are you up there? You're lucky that profane soot is not, like, anywhere near you. But I see why he did this, though. I'm gonna have to fix that really quick here. So we need to create an area here. And actually, I'm gonna do it like this quickly. Alright. Let's cancel this. There we go. Can I trade now? Oh, he's too busy conducting a meeting, trading at the depot, which we finally have everything at, so let's get this done quick. Trade. We are still unloading our goods. What do you mean we're still unloading our goods? Huh? Oh, don't tell me because the... Oh, we're screwed, aren't we? I'm pretty sure we're screwed. Because the liaison died, they're not allowed to trade. Oh, that freaking sucks. Oh. Yeah, we literally can't trade. That's kind of lame. How do you feel about mature forts nearly always being way too easy? If you don't die in the first few years, you won't lose. That depends. There are some things that can still somewhat have a chance to kill you, like dragons and some forgotten beasts, but it is true that you can basically make it in such a way that they can't get to you. So that does remove a lot of the challenge, and it's up to, at the end of the day, it's kind of up to the individual to make it as challenging as they want it to be to a point. But it is definitely a concern, I will say. Thanks, mate. Yeah, they'll be leaving soon, and I can't trade. That is most unfortunate. So, let me actually... Let's not remove all of these yet. Let me keep a couple of them in the corner here. Then I'll have them actually dig out a large section here so I can get some more ice. Because we do need to get more ice in order to build this. Fine. I'll do it one small section at a time then. If that's what it's going to take. But yeah, it's like, usually I like to do certain things, like, for example, if I'm choosing to challenge myself, I won't use cage traps. Because cage traps are probably the cheesiest way you can win a game. There's two levels of cheese, I find. There's either a cage trap setup, there's also an atom smashing setup where you have an entire corridor just kind of like filled with bridges that you constantly put up and down, up and down, up and down, and that just obliterates them. Oh god, dude, believe me, Masterwork mod, I love. I love Masterwork so much. I would freaking love that to get ported over, but I also know that the kind of level of work it would take to get it ported over is high, so it's kind of unlikely that we will see Masterwork get ported over, at least anytime in the near future. I imagine that if someone actually tried to, like, if MEP came back and decided to work on that, it would take probably several months. Like, I would say 6 months, I'm going to say half a year for Masterwork to get updated, and that's if he actually, like, seriously dived into development for it. So I don't, as much as I would absolutely love to see Masterwork again, I doubt it's going to happen. Because I haven't seen any kind of like activity or mention in the Masterwork forum. Let me actually take a look here, because I've been actually commenting in there as well that I would love to see Masterwork get updated to 5.0, but I haven't seen... And yeah, I was the last person to comment on the main 44.12 version, and no one else has really said anything. I don't even know if the download for that version is still around. I actually might still have... I'd have to dig into my files, but I might still have that version somewhere. But yeah, I haven't even seen... Like, I think MEP has been active-ish. Oh, I have messages, apparently. Oh yeah, about the Dark Ages save games. Yeah. But, yeah, what has... Let me double check here and see what MEP has done recently. So he did make a post on December the 7th of last year, which was his last post, I think. What's going on with your modding? Or what's going on in your modding? Neat. Sadly not possible for different material versions. So I think he was making variations of basic workshops or something. Officially released, you can feel free to ask me about tile set / mod related stuff. So he's basically giving advice and such on certain things, but I see nothing on there that mentions anything about Masterwork, unfortunately. And literally he's only made like 3 posts in the last like year, and that's it. That's all that's been mentioned at all. So he hasn't even said that he's working on it at all, but I would really hope. Wasn't he fired for stealing graphics? I have no idea. Honestly, I thought he was hired to work on certain graphics or something. I don't know for sure, but yeah. But it's not something you can really fire a person. Well, maybe stealing someone else's graphics pack and trying to pass it off on your own, yeah, sure. But the modding itself, like, that's something you're not really getting, unless he has a Patreon or something. That's not really something that... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. They finally found him dead. We'll try and claim that stuff there. But yeah, excuse me. Yeah, it's not something you can really get fired for. It's like, generally speaking, mods are done, or mod packs are done because you love a game, not because you get paid to do it as much. But, of course, he could still be getting, you know, paid, potentially. Again, if he does have a Patreon or something like that. But I don't believe so, but I don't know for sure. Maybe there is something along those lines, but I don't recall seeing it. Yeah, I know. I don't have any cage traps. Blah, blah, blah. I'll work on it later. Did they actually seal this off? They did seal this off good, so we aren't breaching the cave here at all. Huh. Weird. Okay. Ah, semi-molten rock. Let's see if I can channel. Let me actually make that a priority 1, too. And we'll see if we find the lava there. Working on the retail team. He or someone else was stealing graphics. Because I could have swore he had his own pack and such, so I don't know... I'd have to see some sources and details on that to be sure. Because, I mean, we don't want to, you know, jump to conclusions-ish to a point. But, I mean... It wouldn't be the first time something like that has happened, but, you know... At the same time, I'm, like... somewhat hesitant to a point, but not that it's impossible, but still. But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that he's basically been, like, the last major news when it comes to masterwork that I heard from, from the forums in relation to MEP was that they were putting all of the development on hold because they were running off to Europe, essentially, in order to kind of bike across Europe or something. And that was why nothing was kind of being done development-wise with the last, like, major updates way back when. And that was the last main thing-ish I heard from that. And I never... There was... Oh, why are you... Did I not? Huh. Weird. I don't know why they're not doing that. What? Why is there a pool of water here? It's kind of weird, but okay. Hornblende. Magma flow. I'm very confused as to why we haven't found lava. We might actually not have lava, which is like, huh? Excuse me? Uh-oh. Yes, 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 don't care. Go away. Let's paint this again here. There we go, ish. Whoops. Let's get all this designated. And unfortunately, I pretty much have to call things here shortly, as I do have to run away. But let me just quickly designate all of this kind of home region. Okay, except assign all dwarves to this. Okay. And I'll restrict it quickly here because I need them to get the hell out of there. Yep, just in time, too. If I hadn't done that, they would have 100% got hit by the fog. Or by the soot, I should say. Yeah, you can see it's seeping down here, too. So they definitely would have gotten nailed by that. Oh, another one? Okay, I was about to remove the restriction. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's very not good. Logum. Oh, that's extremely not good. Because he's a metal crafter. We do not have anything remotely close to metalwork here ready to go. So, he might be going insane. But let me see, is he actually my legendary guy too? I really hope not. Okay, he's at least just an adequate metal crafter, so it's not the end of the world if he dies. At the same time, I would greatly prefer him not dying. So here's what we're going to do. Let's get a wood furnace started. Let's get a smelter going. Let's get a metalsmith. Or not a metalsmith. I guess it would be a metalsmith, wouldn't it? Yep, basically it uses fuel. Okay, let me get a new stockpile here as well. Accept custom. This is going to be bars and blocks, except I will... Coal is fine. And metal ores. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's a good thing I didn't lift the restriction, because that again would have 100% hit the dwarves if I had. Claimed Metalsmith's Forge, as I figured he would. Yep, that's going to be an issue-ish. Okay, I need one batch of charcoal. I should just do 2 just in case, and I'll make it a priority. Bars of metal. And that's literally it, bars of metal. So let's also get a priority mine on some tetrahedrite here. Let's auto mine this one, because it doesn't look like that section is going to breach anything. Although it might end up kind of padding back to here, which would be unfortunate. Okay, let's unrestrict my dwarves now. Okay, the burrow's been paused. They can get to work on that. Okay, let's get coke from bituminous coal immediately. Good, 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 good. Well, they might actually breach that there. They definitely will, actually. Alright. Now, let's get back down here. Oh, they actually finally moved some of it. Holy crap, it's a bloody miracle. It only took them how long to bloody do that? Yay! Alright. So we'll also get some tetrahedrite smelted as well. And with that, hopefully they will he will have the bars he needs to make something. They were unable to complete a floor. Why? And of course they completely removed it from the designation here. 8. Perfect. So we now have exactly what we need, so let's get this breached as well. We can cancel any further designations here. We don't need that mined out anymore. We have exactly what we need. Just get building, 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 building. Then we'll remove the last 2 ramps. Floor this in. And we should be able to move our refuse pile indoors so we don't have to worry about getting obliterated by the snowstorm. Let me actually go ahead and create a little tomb here as well. I can't find it? Okay. I remember reading a Steam post about it. I'd be a little hesitant towards that then, because if it was like, if it was something being posted on like the actual forums, maybe, but you know, let me actually create a little tomb over here. This will be my tomb area. But yeah, so, and especially, unfortunately, I should say, if that is the case though, then we can basically, well, we could probably kiss any like masterwork update, like 5.0 update, like goodbye. Because, you know, why would someone work on that if they were booted off the team, even if it was, you know, through crap that's their own fault to a point? Like, what's the motivation for them to work on that? So I can only really hope that that's not the case, because if it is, then that really freaking sucks. Alright, let's see. And there we go. And with that, we are roofed in. Oh good, they did put him in there already. I mean, I was going to assign him to that, but I guess now that's fine. Yeah, that works. Set up the other tomb over here. That should be good. Well, it's, what's it called? Profane dust. Or, well, profane soot, I should say. And, it is nasty stuff. Okay. Custom. Enable. Refuse. Enable. Delete. I'm still kind of annoyed they haven't hauled these wooden barrels in yet, but maybe because the contents froze, they just refuse to do it. I don't know. But either way, it's annoying as hell. Alright, we're saving up here too. Oh, they might have also begun the mysterious construction. Hey, Mather Zeus, thank you for the follow, you fantastic fellow. Welcome to Shenanigans. And saving world information. Yeah, I actually need to freaking get out of here because I'm on the clock. Oh, we got another goat. That's nice. Winter's upon you. Need empty food barrel. No, there hasn't really been a change. Oh god, we've filled that up way too much. But apparently he's okay now because he is actually doing what he needs to do there. Okay, let's stop with the coal for now. Bars of metal. We have bars of metal. Snowstorm has come. Job lost. Alright. So we might lose the dwarf. Yeah, all they want is bars of metal. That's it. So we'll keep smelting the tetrahedrite and hopefully it'll be enough. But if it's not, then it's not. But let's expand this here temporarily. Down the hallway here. I'll have to actually, like, expand this properly here. Let me actually go ahead and start cutting this out. There we go. So we'll expand that into that area here. But that'll be next time. I'll probably also dig down and have this whole, like, lower layer be the actual, like, storage for that. Tuned in, saw a massive profane dust cloud. Gotta respect that. Yep. Yep. It is, anything that it touches, it kills, basically. Unfortunately, we had our first caravan show up, and the traders successfully managed to make it to our trade depot. I was very proud of them. The liaison, however, for the expedition was not so lucky. So unfortunately, we did lose the expedition liaison. So, yeah. And actually, one thing I'm going to do, and I'm actually going to do that right now, is we're going to go ahead and stretch this off to somewhat the edge of the map here. And we'll channel that down, and I'll probably put some cage traps in this hall as well, just so that if anything does try to crawl through here, it'll be kind of intercepted. Although, if we do end up getting another cloud, they spawn very frequently up here, so that will not be good. Ah, they began their mysterious construction. Huzzah! They're not going to go insane! Unfortunately, it's a possession, so that's kind of useless to me. But yeah, so I am looking forward to kind of continuing this. Let me actually quickly check down here, though, to see if we actually found any lava or not. We did find some semi-molten rock, so let's continue the dig, per se, until I stop running into... Oh, we actually have some right here. Okay. So if we don't have any, like, right here, any heat warnings, then we'll dig down there and we'll see what we get. Playing a terrifying volcano right now. Lost my entire first microwave to profane dust. Yep. You really got to watch it with that stuff. I got down deep real quick. And I also got lucky in the sense that the first profane dust that spawned in never actually came, like, near my, because I'm dead center in the map. So I got lucky in the sense that they never actually came this far. So I was able to, the biggest issue was getting my animals deep down. And also the weirdest thing with this embark as well is that I've never had a cave layer where, you know, I have basically, like, the cave layer usually starts in the 20-ish range, minus 20. And this is a cave layer that starts at minus 16 and then stretches all the way down to like minus 50, what is it, no, minus 67 or 68. So this is an insanely deep cave. And it's like 2 cave layers in one. We did find our 3rd cave layer, but it's ridiculous that I've never seen a cave layer be this deep, which was making me very concerned that I wouldn't find an area to kind of house my animals. Luckily, I did manage to, but I still need to properly get it all, like, cordoned off, which I haven't completely done. So next time around, I'm going to have to focus on that, focus on securing the area a little bit more, get all my different kind of areas set up here, because right now we just kind of have the utmost basic things started. We got a lot of work left to do, but let's go ahead and save this up for now, save to this timeline. Hopefully that this, you know, I'm not going to get any additional save crashes when I try and load this next time. You know what, I might even, excuse me, I might even load it up here quickly just to see if I do get a save crash. I shouldn't, because I'm not using the mod anymore, but we'll see. That's just Dwarf Therapist pinging me. But let's take a look here. The Realm of Prophecies, is it? Miscrypt, no. Realm of Dawning, Frozen Hammer, no. Infinite Realm. Must be this one, then. But we're not mid-autumn. No, Frozen Hammer. Early winter. That seems accurate. Yeah, that should be the one. Year 101. So let's load on in here and see if it actually crashes or not. I really hope it doesn't, because I swear to God, if it crashes again, I'm just done. Thank God. Okay, so it is just the Dark Ages mod that is causing that right now. Not sure why. Maybe I shouldn't have used the you know, Dion's graphical edition fix or whatever. Maybe I'll try loading it in with that later and see if that, or without that, and see if that maybe stops it from crashing, but I'll do that kind of on my own time. Alright. But regardless, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll be back on here tomorrow with the usual Tuesday Cataclysm, and I really do need to set up a proper schedule on Twitch as well there, so I can Well, that I'll hopefully be able to stick to for once in my life, but we'll see how that goes, because shit keeps getting in the way. So yeah, tomorrow will be the usual Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. We'll see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to there. Wednesday I'll be back for some more Dwarf Fortress, and so on and so forth for that. But regardless, have a great one, everyone, and I will see you all next time. Peace. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress will be Wednesday at roughly... Actually, it'll be earlier on, so it'll be Wednesday at about, I'm going to say 10-ish my time, which would be about, I would say 5 hours ago. So, minus 5 hours from now on Wednesday. So, yeah, there you go. Have a fantastic day, everybody. See y'all then.